Have I mentioned this game's got some kickin' boss music? Welcome back to Let's Play Neutopia II. We have the chalice. So let's go use it. Because we need to go to Urias' shrine to find the whereabouts of our father. Now, instead of taking us back to the hub, as it did in the first game... Haha! That's also something new to this game. Occasionally, enemies will drop a little crystal thing. Grab it, insta-kill every enemy on screen. And it is great. So yeah, what was I talking about? Since we don't get sent back to a hub or anything, we just get sent back to the entrance of the dungeon. Very nice. Which means, though, we still need to make our way onwards to Urias' shrine. Now, one thing a couple people have been asking about is, this is something I'm not so sure about, is this game apparently did a little bit of retconning between the first game and the second game. Now, by that, what I mean is, at the end of the first game, Jazita and Princess Aurora were obviously getting together. Saved Princess Aurora, and that was the time we beat Dearth. Now, however, this game instead doesn't use the name Princess Aurora. Maybe because of Disney, I don't know. But, instead they use Princess Lily. Now, this confuses me, because A, there's Princess Lily, so what happened to Princess Aurora? And B, you run into a much younger princess, Princess Kia. Heck yeah, using the chalice. Eat chalice, lava! Nice. Okay, and this much younger princess, then, is the daughter of Princess Lily. Now, what this does... Okay, not much down there, nothing much over to the right, either. Nope. It would make sense, then, for Princess Kia and Mage here to be brother and sister, but they're not. They're not treated like that at all. Now, since this confuses me, they either retconned it, so Jazita and Princess Aurora/Lily didn't get together at the end of the first game, and then they just renamed Aurora to Lily, or, how I like to see it, is Jazita is just a mean world-saving machine. And he not only saved Princess Aurora, and then had Mage as a child, but also later on, Dearth came back, and he saved Princess Lily from Dearth the second time. And he did not get together with Lily. That's how I like to view it, because Dearth is just, Jazita's just that awesome. But we've made it to La Poule! Yep, long ago, saved Princess Lily of Urias' shrine from Dearth. So yeah, Dearth totally came back a second time, and Jazita's just that awesome. Oh no, Princess Kia's sick. Now, I think both of these are just shops. Yep. Oh, now a new item to this game is the Boomerang. 300 gold. I got 300 gold. And I'm pretty sure the only way to get these is to buy them in the shop. But you'd think, oh, do they work like the boomerangs in Zelda or something, where you throw it and it just comes back? Kinda. However, you can throw it and go up, and it kinda tries to make its way back to you. But you can outrun it. And if you don't actually catch it back, just medicine, you lose it. So yeah, it's not guaranteed you have an infinite use boomerang. Did I check what was in the lower right building? I think this is just save. I think you just save if you go in here. Yep. So yeah, if you don't catch, the boomerang tries to come back to you, but if you don't catch it, you can run out of the way of it and everything. Then you get to go buy another boomerang. So I'll buy it for completion's sake, but I never use it just because that thing costs money. Heck yeah, man. Gotta go find out what's wrong with Princess Kia. No! He's freaking Jazzada, man. He saved the world twice. He's not going down that easy. Of course, he is probably getting in and getting on in the years. Oh man, Princess Kia is sick. And we gotta help her by getting the thing. What are you two guys? Guards or something? Alright, so we've got our next quest. We've got to head south to the labyrinth containing the Manipula Herb. So our quest is on. Now I still don't have a defined number 2 item. I've got a couple items. I'm gonna put this in. See if I can intimidate some enemies. Hey, you know what I had to kill to get this? Yeah, that's what I thought. Scorpion dudes! Man, take a lot of hits too, jeez. Of course, I was kind of juggling them back and forth. Hey, it's a little dude. Alright, so we gotta go find the 8 rocks. Oh hey, I found 8 rocks. Now these guys are, they essentially follow the exact same pattern that they did in the similar type of enemy followed in the previous game. Yeah, I guess right. But they're also not nearly as annoying in this game because you have a sword that you can actually hit things with. Hey old man, what's up? A present from our father, the Fire Staff! Which looks different than before, but it totally is the same thing! Oh man! Now, this is actually where an important difference in the mechanics of the first and second game come into play. The Fire Staff works exactly the same as it did previously. The difference is, again, in the mechanics, and this is where I don't know why they changed it. It worked perfectly fine before, but now they changed it. And that's what they changed. You see, in the first game, an attack actually had a direction. When you casted the fire, it kept track of that direction, and the enemies... Hey, old man, what's up? Okay. But the attack actually had a direction. When it hit an enemy, it hit the enemy and knocked them in the direction the attack was going. In this game, however, I guess they simplified that and said, well, you're always just going to be hitting enemies in the direction you're facing. I mean, that's how the sword works. They should knock back the direction you're facing. However, with attacks that stay on the screen longer, like the Fire Rod, that isn't always true. You see there, I can cast the fire, turn around, and knock an enemy into myself. And then knock them up by looking up. It's a really awkward mechanic, and it makes hurting yourself so easy, and I don't know why they changed it. So yeah, not only did they make the sword much easier to use, they also made the fire staff much harder to use. So sadly, I'm not going to be just burning everything. I should probably stop talking to everybody. I know where I'm going. Thanks! Kill dudes, push blocks, got it. It's much more powerful than your sword. You just have to use it very cautiously. Now, this especially comes into play later on in the game. Right now, it's not too huge an issue, but later on, it's actually very important. And we can burn rocks down and then go in here, and hey, it's an old man! You know, he can carry more bombs! I can carry 7 bombs, because he didn't fill my bombs out. Good for him. Stingy old man. You know, in the first game, they maxed out your bombs when they gave you more bombs. Oh, in this area right here, if you stab dudes... that thing opens up. And there's a lady inside who'll heal that half heart that I missed. I like you, kind lady. You're alright. Now, the people mentioned before... you know what, I'm just gonna stab him. But I asked in the video description previously if people wanted to see me play this game semi-blind, just going by my previous knowledge. I think that's a save point, I'm not gonna bother. But I go by my previous knowledge of the game. Or do they want me to actually play ahead and study up on stuff? And it seemed like playing it semi-blind won out pretty handily, so that's what I'm going to be doing. However, I've played through the beginning part of this game several times. Oh, also blocks that stab you. And the swords look so much nicer in this game. Look at them swords! They will stab you right up. You know, I don't even need to kill you. Why am I bothering? Also, fire doesn't hurt these guys. Because they're made of bone. And bone apparently doesn't burn. Also take a couple hits. We could use a new sword. Hey, it's a dude. Hey, dude. I disagree. Oh, no, I guess I'll go ahead and push the left one, I guess. Hey, buddy. Buddy. And now, the other thing, though, is I am going to be using a map or something for dungeons. Now, I played through the beginning part of the game pretty recently, so I know this area pretty darn well. But, eat fire. But, yeah, I played through the beginning part of the game pretty recently. So, this is, gonna go pretty quick, but it'll get more semi-blind as time goes on. I am, however, going to be using somewhat of a map for dungeons, because these dungeons get really big and lengthy. And if I want to show off all the rooms and not take bloody forever, then yeah, I'm gonna need some kind of map or something. Otherwise, I swear I will be spending like 500 videos in dungeons. Now, what do I push in here? Is it that one? Is it that one? Is it that one. Especially because one thing this game does that the previous Neutopia didn't do is there's a whole lot of block pushing in this game. There wasn't all that much block pushing in the first Neutopia. I mean, there was some block pushing, but it wasn't like this giant thing. And it was in this game, though, they decided, we're just gonna make everything block pushing. Just block pushing everything. Everything block pushing. Every room you go in, kill all the enemies. And then once you kill all the enemies, there's like 100 blocks. Pick one. I don't need to kill you either. Why am I going that way? So, yeah, I've got kind of a little bit of a map thing that says, hey, this is where all the items are. I'll plot out a path to get me through the dungeon with some haste. But I won't actually test run the dungeon, so it's gonna be semi-blind. I mean, I'll look at a map and plan everything out, but I'm not gonna actually run through it. Now, blowing through that wall actually is a back door into this room, which gets you the key to the crypt. And then we run this way and try not to get fired. Because I like my job. So yeah, just for the sake of not taking bloody forever, because you just can't really you can't really play the dungeons in this game completely blind, or you'll just be here forever. So, taking a little bit of help in that. Now, in this room, there's a big old dude who I'll fight later. I want to go over to this room first, because there are zombies. I don't know why, but whenever I see zombie, I think of zombies. I don't know. I just do. Why are you questioning it? Now, in this room, there is actually nothing. Just some zombies. Zombie. So, heck with you. Going back over here, we gotta kill off us a big old rock. There you are. Darn it! I take so many hits. Wow. Oh, now you see that? You see that? I didn't get hit from that. And that was awesome. When he fell down and I ran, that would've like murdered me in Neutopia 1. How many hits do you take? I am going to light a stone on fire. Thankfully, there was a stone there. There we go. Okay, now in this one, you push this block. And then you continue upward. Because upward is a cool place. Yeah, eat it. Now in this room, you can bomb either the upper or the right side. Doesn't matter which, both take you to the same place. They both take you into a small little cornery looking thing like this, which then takes you into another room with an item in it. And I'm alright with items. And we got some medicine, which I probably didn't need. But you know what? Oh well. So now we're gonna run back. All the way back to the guy with the thing and the rock and the fall. And actually, we're not going quite that far. We're going back in here, and then we're pushing this block again. Maybe it wasn't that block. Maybe it was this block. And then we're going this way. Then we gotta fight these little shadow dudes. Yeah. Come back here. Let me guess, you're immune to fire too, aren't you? Yep. That was me stabbing him, by the way. Okay, now in this room, we want to go... Where are we, anyway? We're up there, so we want to go left. More block pushing! Don't stab me, don't stab me. Now, I'm almost positive the block that you want to push is down here. Which means you'd be pushing all them blocks. Yep, there we go. Also, in this room, you can bomb again. And it's the exact same thing. You can bomb either the left side or the bottom side. And then you can go in here for some free stuff, yo. I like free stuff. Got some boom bombs. How many do I have now? I have 9. How many bombs have I gone through? Jeez. Well, they only gave me 4 bombs, and I used 2 to get in here, so really I only come out of this with a net of 2. Okay, now look at this, look at this. Look, it's not hitting me. I can stand right here, and it is not stabbing me. Oh man, the hit detection in this game. Oh man. So much better than the first game. Hey, it's an old man. How you doing, old man? Butt flash, stab him, got it. Now, yet another room where I probably have to kill everybody, and then, oh man, I got a ring! I think it's the first ring I got. Look at that. Look at me just walk by that sword. Oh, man. Am I gonna kill her? No, I don't have to kill everybody in here. So, heck with all y'all. I do, however, have to kill everybody in here. Quit dancing your flame self up in the air. You know, I can't abuse this, though, if I really want to. Can you, like, come over here? Hit him. Hit him. Hit him! You know what? Don't make me come in there. And then we push a block. Probably that one. Okay, so we went through all the trouble. We went through all the trouble. And what do we get? We get a sword, man! Oh yeah! Stabbing stuff and doing so much more damage now. We were already needing this power upgrade. So bad. So bad, man. So bad. And now we just get to wander our sorry butt all the way back. How far back, you say? Why, so far back, we're almost there. I can, but it's like a pixel width. I don't want to risk it. We're going back here to talk to the old man. Where's my skip button? Why, game? Why did you take my skip button from me? And then we bomb the right wall. Because really, that's the only place in the whole map we haven't been to yet. So we're going in here, and then we're stabbing some dudes. Why do I gotta move so slow on the sand? Oh, now I get the ice thing. Boss time to reclaim the Manipula Herb. I can do that. Hey, you. Also, you can only hurt them when they're butt flashes. So just kind of follow them around and try not to get myrtleized. Man, these guys hurt. You wanna... yeah! Ow, it hurts! It hurts, why? Okay, needless to say, the fight gets so much easier when there's only one of them. You can't really get cornered anymore, since they can't head you off anymore. So just kind of follow them around and stab them. Heck yes, we are. God dang it. I had to use a freaking medicine against him. That wasn't even a hard boss. Okay, now what the crap do I do in here? I get to push something. What do I gotta push? I have to push these. Give me some complicated block pushing mechanics on me. One of these. This one. Look, it's gotta be one of these, goddammit. Can't be this one. Yeah! Gotta push 2 blocks. And then we get the Manipula Herb! Finally! And then we can go save Princess Kia. And I'm gonna kill them because I don't want to get killed while I stand here and monologue. So we've regained the Manipula Herb from the foul beasts, and we can now go and save the ill Princess Kia. That will wait until next time. Until then, everyone.